Ladies and gentlemen, today we're answering the biggest myths about Call of Duty Mobile Battle Royale. I'm here with Splinter.
Yo, what's up, everyone?
Jan Reap.
Hey, yo, what's up, guys? I'm here, man.
And Kyle.
Hey. I didn't know what to say. I love it.
All right, Splinter, we're going to dive right into the questions. What is the best HUD layout for BR? And I feel like this is a really well-suited question for you, but tempted to go 5 fingers.
That is correct.
So what do you think is the best HUD layout?
I think it depends on, what device you're using. The best HUD layout, I would say for phones, it would be a 3-finger claw. Personally, I've been playing the game for almost 3 years now. You could go from 4 fingers up to, I've heard 8 fingers. I've even heard some people using their toes as like a 10-finger.
10 toes.
In the end of 2019, I was playing thumbs on a phone, could not throw in a 3rd finger or a 4th finger. I felt like the time I did that, I felt like my hands were enlarging. I went ahead and I bought an iPad and I played 4 fingers all the way up until September of this year. So I've made the switch from 4 to 5. I was struggling to ADS shotguns, and the meta for some time now has been to ADS shotgun. So as you can see with my layout here, on the left side of my screen, I have my aim button right above my shoot button. I played on 4 for a long time. I've made the switch to 5. I don't think you need to do that. I know a lot of players that play on 4 that are very qualified. If you're curious about exploring adding a new finger or maybe 2, try it.
Yes.
Just give it a try.
Yeah.
And when you get God tier, you'll use your toes.
Right. Exactly.
Tablets are easier to use than phones. What's the best device to use to play the game?
I do agree that tablets are easier to use than phones. Not only that, you can use a lot of fingers, as you just mentioned. Plus, the fact that it's bigger, you can spot targets a lot easier. So,
and I really hope that mobile gaming, especially the esports side of it, is driven in a direction where tablets become meta. I mean, I would love to see more gaming tablets in general on the market, because I feel like, and more players are using more fingers, the gameplay is going to get better, content is going to get better. Perhaps in 5 to 10 years, we're going to be looking back at mobile gaming and we're going to be reminiscing on the times that we played on phone. I think it's a move that a lot of people should consider making if it's in their budget.
Right.
What is the best sensitivity settings? As you can see on my screen are my sensitivities, and I have been playing on Speed Excel for a long time now. So we'll start with Speed Excel and we'll work our way back to fixed speed. So Speed Excel reacts to how fast you move your thumb across your screen, whereas distance acceleration has to do with how far you move your thumb on the screen. And then of course, I think most people are most familiar with fixed speed, which is going to be a fixed 120. You're always going to be moving and flicking left, right, up, down at the same exact value. So you're going to consistently know exactly what you're going to get anytime you flick on your screen. Do you have to play claw to be really good?
It depends on the device, especially when it comes to a phone. I know, I think if you're playing the game just to have fun and it's just casual, you're not really looking to get into the next level, maybe thumbs is just for you. If you want to get better at the game, you got to go and progress up to 3-finger and 4-finger and so on.
I think the answer is a hard yes. I think in general, to be really good, you do have to. I think of it like basketball. Like if you're playing basketball and you can only dribble with your right hand, it's going to limit your game. Actually, scratch that whole analogy. When you start to play with more fingers, you realize what you can do with more fingers in play. You're going to play differently against your opponents because you're going to know what they can do back to you. Question 5, guys. Ninja is the best class to use for a new player.
In my opinion, Scout and Airborne, like for the very beginning, is very simple to use.
I personally think Rewind is the best, just because when you're in certain sticky situations, you can easily get out,
All right, who put this in here? Was that Bobby Blaze?
I don't think so. I think TPP is superior because of the view that you have, for TPP you can see around corners and stuff like that, for other people that love to peek around corners and stuff. So I think TPP is better.
But I think FPP takes a lot more skill though. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Like I tried killing me.
Since we're playing isolated right now, guys, what do you think would be the best POI to land to get high kills?
I would say Black Market. I think we're right here, man. I think we're in the thick of it.
And I think lately the platform is not as hot as it used to be. There was a time where the platform was the place that everyone would go. Yeah, so we have a lot more options now, like Black Market.
I don't think it's all that popular to land on the corners. Like in pubs, people want to be landing at platform, farm, sanitarium, Black Market. They want to land at
more central location. Yeah.
What is the best primary to land on off the rip?
Yeah, I'd say an AK-47. If you'd land on an AK-47,
AK-47 is good, but I think for the best primary to land on would be an LMG, and the LMG that I would recommend is the RPD, because it has that a lot of ammo, so you can pretty much take out a full team.
I think for a secondary, I think it would be good to land on, for me, a CBR or a PPSH, because PPSH as well, because of the large mag size. The CBR has a great mag size as well. So
can you slide cancel for movement?
Yes, that That is like the definition of
That's
movement
pretty much what we're doing
in this game.
I think the most appropriate way to slide cancel, your slide button plus your jump button are right next to each other, so that way you have better movement while you're slide canceling.
Yeah, that's exactly how mine is right now, to be honest.
When you kill the farm boss, you can get a custom loadout gun.
True. I'm kidding.
I know you get a lot of kinetic armor, which boosts your shield up to 200. You also get a lot of mods on the ground, and then some guns as well.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Do character or gun skins give you an advantage during gameplay?
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I put on a character skin and I feel like I'm top of the world, I'm king of the world, you know? So I don't know, it helps with
Confidence, I guess, sometimes, but ideally, I would say no, you know?
Like, I feel like certain gun skins does gives you like an advantage. Not by a lot, but you know, just because of the iron sight.
I would say one of the best ones is the Mythic M13 gun skin, and the AK-47 Frostbrand are like one of my top go-to guns that will have an advantage.
Especially AK-47.
You can use a Goliath in VR.
I think this is the most powerful thing in BR. Do you guys agree? Because like,
Yeah.
it was so crazy seeing somebody, I knocked a person, one of the teammates, and the Goliath is actually picking up teammate in the Goliath. Like, what?
Ooh, the big question is Isolated is a better map than Blackout.
I think a lot of the OG players will tend to prefer Isolated, you know. For me, I don't know, it just depends on my mood, honestly. It's just whatever I want to play at that given moment.
The only feature that I really like about Blackout that Isolated doesn't have is the ability to find snowboards anywhere, because there isn't really much snow on the map.
What are the best lethals and tacticals to run in your loadout?
Smoke is a must.
I think smokes are very effective, especially like in the end zone. You're outside of the zone and there's like a full team.
No, the frag for the Kobe's, obviously.
Smokes and frags.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%. Can you fly further on your drop if you use cancel follow?
No, I don't. Yes, yeah. When you side glide, you are able to fly further than flying straight on. If your party leader is not side gliding, but you have the option to, you're gonna fly further, getting out of that cancel follow option.
But yo, do you guys think like rotating on the edge of the zone equals more kills in a match? Because I don't think so. I think that's false,
Yeah,
man.
I think that's completely false.
I think in the center is where most of the action is.
Is gun skill or map positioning more important?
Yo, definitely gun skills is a lot more important. You know, you can like help yourself when it comes down to certain situations. I think that's ideal.
Gyro helps your aim to get more kills in the game.
I think it helps your aim, but not exactly to get more kills in the game.
Yeah, I'd say overall for that question it'd be a myth. Just like Yanrick. Yanrick struggles with gyro, so he prefers not using gyro because he can get more kills without using gyro. But with Kyle, he would prefer gyro because he gets more kills with gyro. Does either map have a day/night cycle?
Isolated once had a day, a night, I should say.
That was right before Blackout came out. That was their way of saying Blackout's on the way when the whole map went black. All right, that's we'll use that. YouTube, we'll take that clip.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
let's go, GG's.
Every day for the boys, dude.
You can upgrade your class more than once at an upgrade station.
False, very false.
Imagine.
Yeah.
I'm saying, who put that there? You can get a Novobi on a friendly vehicle. It's sad to
What the heck?
say. Yes, you can. My friends have killed me with Navobis. That does happen way too often. Really?
Okay, got him. Guys, do you think the best drop on Blackout is a Nuketown Island?
No.
I would say Rivertown.
I think it's definitely Rivertown or Construction, but I prefer Rivertown over Construction.
Next question says, can you drown while swimming in the water?
Yes, you can if you go underwater. The last but not least question.
Using the compass is better than using the minimap to chase gunshots.
I wouldn't say the compass is better than the minimap.
I agree with you. And the reason why I would say no to that is because, actually it depends. The minimap isn't really going to give you gunshots. I think the real answer isn't either of those. I think the answer is when you have the footstep indicators on, it's the best way, man. So I don't think it's your minimap. It's more like, it's those indicators at the top of your screen.
I guess that one is false, guys. Okay, guys, decide. Oh my god, please don't die at the end of the game, Kyle. Yep.
Let's go.
Yeah. Oh my god, we all popped off in that, bro.
The boys, dude. Nice little 52 piece, huh?
Did you enjoy the show? Well, we've got some more awesome content just like this coming at you really soon, so be sure to stay tuned.